was going to be able to read up here, so I am going to read in place of her, and I hope you guys enjoy this. My name is Emily. I am Lindy's mom, and I'm going to share with you how God's plan is way bigger and better than you can ever imagine. Long before Lindy was even born, before I was ever thinking about becoming a parent, before I'd even started kindergarten, God started preparing me for a special gift that He would give me later in life. To show how intentional God is with each detail in our lives, I want to share with you the amazing story of how God started prepping me to be Lindy's mom when I was just a child. I grew up in a small community in northern Minnesota with a population of around 2,500 people. It's a little north of here. It's Roseau. You guys have probably heard of it. The school system there is a K through 12 system, and it's all one big school. It was the fall of 1986, and I walked into my classroom to find my cubby to put my backpack away. They were labeled in alphabetical order. I found my name tag, Emily Erickson. Right next to me was the name Andy Erickson. In first grade, second grade, and most of the years that followed, the lockers remained in alphabetical order, and next to me was always Andy Erickson. Andy was a blonde-haired, blue-eyed kid, much like myself. He was kind, he gave me hugs, he gave me high fives, and he made me laugh every day. Andy also just so happened to have Down syndrome. Fast forward to 2007, Bruce and I became parents to Lindy, and we got to have the most perfect little bright-eyed miracle. Sorry, I didn't think this was going to happen. Who also happens to have Down syndrome? We were so scared. How do we take care of her? What kind of lifestyle would we have? I didn't know anything about Down syndrome or really anything about children with special needs. Then I remembered my younger years growing up next to Andy. I knew that God had been preparing me for this the whole time. 13 years of training without even knowing it. The weight of the worry and anxiety around parenting a child with special needs lifted off of me, and my faith was reaffirmed. God had thought of every detail, and He was in control. As all of these 8th graders set out into the world as young adults, eager to leave their mark, I just want to remind them that you might not see it now. You might not understand why you're going through rough patches or uncomfortable situations. But I want to remind you that God is always with you, and He has a plan for your life that is more amazing and exciting than you could ever imagine.